All right. So let's think about this Pandora's box. We have 2 copies of Blade Dance and Finisher to start with. That seems good. We also have a Phantasmal Killer. All good things. All good things. I mean, this is a great Pandora's box. We'll click confirm. Basic gameplay. Do we even need to talk about it? I mean, to begin with, double Blade Dance Finisher kills everything. Eventually, we have Tactician here. If we can find a copy of Reflex or something like that, a couple copies of Acrobatics, we make them say plus. We make this say plus. We go infinite. Sounds pretty good to me. This is one of those Pandora's box swaps where I don't think we need to be afraid of elites at all. We could take 3, but it takes us off a really nice upgrade path through here that I like quite a lot. It does mean that we're going to 2 shops, which isn't particularly good. We want to be able to take the Abacus or something like that. We could change it up and go this way if we want to. It's going to cost us an early shop and a campfire. We can see how much gold we have at this branch point here. And take a bunch of combats through here, get some potions hopefully, and then go up this way. It's still 3 upgrades. Right? 1, 2, 3, most likely. Who needs defense? My thoughts exactly. All gas, no brakes. Get a weak potion. Copy of Blur is here. That can potentially scale into an infinite if we really need it. We could also just hit the skip button here. But I like a Blur. I don't want to add too many cards, because then we get thrown off for... Care about that? Our infinites later. Don't forget Alchemize. That's actually fantastic advice. I had immediately forgotten about Alchemize. Get a Dex Potion. Cool. Good fight. Concentrate. Not without the reflex in here. We're going to hit the skip button. We're going to look for something more interesting going forward. We can just take a straight remove early. I really like that. Remove on Flying Knee because it doesn't say draw on it. Or Poison Stab might actually be the worst card here. Yeah, Poison Stab. Arguably, we could have gotten rid of the outmaneuver. Each of these potions is less interesting. I think the weak potion just isn't that interesting. That's a lot better. Going into our elite. Where's our empowered elite? Oh, it's over here. Get this shop instead? Yeah, I think this path's just better. It's 1. We end up with only 2 elites. We should take out our empowered elite if we can. Dex Potion is here. Expertise? Expertise can be very, very good. It's not my favorite silent draw card. I think most people would go for this expertise, but I'm personally going to choose to skip it. Nice. Pick out the Thief on turn 1. There's a copy of Pog paired. We'll absolutely take one of those. That's just a better draw card for us. Okay, how much is this? This is 12, 24. You're on 25 HP. You're on 22. So we can block 6 if we Blade Dance instead of Blur here. It is super warm today. All right. We are already weakened, my guy. See how this goes, though. Extremely good. Nice. Good fight. No potion there. There's Sneaky Strike, but I'd rather wait until we find our acrobatics or something. We'll keep the deck thin for now. Got 182 Spire bucks. If we really wanted to dig for the Abacus, we could go to 2 shops. We could afford it. It might just be worth the look over going to 2 more combats. That said, we're also very short on cards, so 2 more card reward screens might actually be better than the shop look. The upgrade, though, the upgrade might be stronger than a relic at this point. Yeah, I'm going to take the upgrade. All right, so it's Sling of Courage. We definitely don't need that. We're just going to move on. We've removed Sling of Courage from the shop pool, and that is good enough for me. Upgrades are good. We have a lot of them to do. Going against Hexaghost, our current kill condition for Hexaghost is like Blade Dance and Finisher. Getting Prepared upgrade lines that up a lot more. So it might be better than just doing one of those as an upgrade. We'll do that. And then our free relic is a toy ornithopter, I guess. A Phantasmic Killer is okay too, just making it free so we can actually play it. That is super relevant. See, we have 2 upgrades here. I'm going to do this Blade Dance first. Go here. This is a tough fight for this point in the game. You're doing way too much damage here. So we full block with that, so this is totally fine to do. Oh, never mind, we just win. Very nice. Colorless potions here, Malaise. With our Tactician, that could be how we sustain into the Hexaghost fight. I will take that. And now, choices. We're going into an elite fight. Go for Phantasmal Killer, so it's always playable. Alright, Frozen Eye is here, as well as Shuriken for some strength scaling. Shuriken would have been just amazing with this deck. We're free to take a remove here. I like the idea of removing Outmaneuver at this point. I don't see us actually playing that card. Or being able to afford the upgrade, and I think that's somewhat relevant too. Our Empowered Elite is a max HP Gremlin Knob. Yikes. The good news, we have awesome cards on turn 1. It's about as good as we could ask for. Yeah. Got our Alchemize down. We get Phantasmal Killer for next turn, and Finisher says a lot. Nice. Eternal Feather for some passive healing. Essence of Steel. Cool, I guess. Calculated Gamble, I don't think I want. All right. Didn't find the draw relics I was looking, or cards that I was looking for. Namely, Acrobatics. Acrobatics would almost certainly cause me to upgrade Tactician here over anything else. And choose to upgrade the Malaise so we can play it on 0 for some value. This is a bit silly. I don't actually... this is a bad turn 1. That's what I'll say. All right. The downside, that's incredibly slow. Oh my god, that's incredibly fast. We can't actually play it all, so I'm not sure that I want to use our flex potion quite yet. So far, so good. We do lose our block here, but that's okay. It's not an attack turn. The Hexago's still doing 0 damage on board. Six. So small. Nice. All right, we have Burst here. It depends on if we're actually trying to go infinite, because Burst melees on finisher with PK. Burst Blade Dance. I mean, it's really, really good. But if we go infinite, it's not. This is like one of the better coffee drippers that you could ever imagine. 2 relics out of Act 1, Toy Ornithopter, and Eternal Feather with an Alchemize in the deck already. Do Burst for the potential. The potential. And we also have a coffee dripper here. It's next to an empty cage. We just didn't find the reflex and acrobatics. Empty cage is excellent if we had found a few more pieces. But since we didn't, I think we'll take the coffee dripper and hope to be able to put 4 energy to use a lot of time. Choker for sure. I see what you're saying. And my response is no. But like here? Couple shops early. Got a lot of Spire bucks. We don't have a lot of cards that say block in here, so I think the weak application is relevant. Man. We do want to use a potion in this fight. This is like an okay finisher turn. I don't think it's lethal. We lose some Toy Ornithopter value. Yeah, it's close. Got a Blessing of the Forge, and there's a copy of Acrobatics, and it's already upgraded. We could dollies it immediately for 2 copies of Acrobatics, making the empty cage look really, really good. I think we're going to go next shop, because I'm looking for very specific shop relics. No, you cannot have my gold. Actually, don't do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to upgrade the hand. We are extremely fortunate to be able to get Bear first. I think I choose to take 0 here. Neutralize is more damage efficient, but if we neutralize here and then blur, we take 0. Thank you, Jerry. That's good advice. Well, no, I mean, that's advice. Whether or not it's good is still up for debate. Acrobatics is back. This. I think could have done this a different way. Not sure if this was quite correct. Taking 3 to maximize our toy ornithopter value here. Nice. Get a red mask. Backflip says plus on it. It says block on it. It says draw on it. These are all extremely good things. The coupon. Very nice. Do we have a late shop? No, just this one. Well, we should definitely take membership card. And then we should also take a card remove. At this point, some things have... Well, they're just in the way. So I think getting rid of a flying knee is totally fine. Get rid of that one. Footwork we don't need. Terror's kind of interesting. Who's our boss? Champ? Terror plus PK is a way for us to kill Champ before we go infinite. I think I like it. Oh my god. Okay, well this is certainly going to be lethal. I think we're about due for a potion, so I'm tempted to use Dex Potion just for the 5 HP here. Okay, we did not get a potion. There's Acrobatics number 2. Yes, it says draw on it. Love it. Look here. See what happens. Give me Tactician. Not Tactician. $21. Extremely small. Go, this isn't a great flex potion turn, but it's okay. Clears up a slot, allows me to use this Alchemize. I could use both here and burst the Alchemize, but I'm pretty sure we're bursting Survivor. I think we're due for a potion. It's just a feeling. So I will... Blocks for 4. This blocks for 4 this turn, but if we take some damage, then it blocks for 5. We use it on a future turn. I'll just wait. Ooh, this looks to me like it is ethical gaming. I'm pretty sure we get a potion here. Pretty sure. We don't. We get a boat thing though. we're due for a potion. So much so that I'm willing to throw away a dex potion without actually seeing the card reward screen. Will-Eyed Plans and Venom. No. Do not give me 5 cards into the deck, please. Thank you. I would never willingly pick up a copy of 1,000 Cuts. I've been down that road. I tried so hard to make 1,000 Cuts work, and it just doesn't. I wish it did, but it doesn't. A Book of Stabs. -8, my guy. Extremely small. Play 1. I think it's going to be Blade Dance. Nice. Look out, it says 12. Can I get another card that says block? There we go. Not playing. We have 3 energy. So I want to play Burst, Alchemize, and Survivor. Ooh, got a ghosty. Now for this to sit into my potion belt for absolutely ever. It's too good to use Syndrome. Yeah, let's just game it out. I think we got enough damage here. Bag of Marbles to go with our red mask. We have 2 artifact strip on turn 1, and I knew we were due for a potion. I knew this was going to come around. Footwork says plus on it, so if we don't end up going infinite, that's one way to block, I guess. But we're so close with Tactician in here. It's very tempting. I'm gonna wait. We can find better. +1 strength versus a sapphire key. +1 strength with our bag of marbles is something. I'm gonna go Sapphire Key. I don't think that's that good. Kirk. I mean, we can hardly... Oh my god, we bottom deck both of them. Jerks. Okay, well, I guess that means... I guess that means something. We have to play Survivor, and then... Terror? We could also play Quick Slash, and then whatever we get here. But next turn we have Phantasmal Killer. So I think if we just have the Terror down, getting all those shivs next turn is... It's going to be good enough. Go Poison on you. That maybe changes things. See how much damage we have here. 8 times 3, 6, 7. Okay. It does cause us to take some damage, but that's not a huge problem. We have Eternal Feather, and we're going to a campfire pretty soon. I'd wanted to stop the wounds from getting into the deck, but if we go next turn with no attacks... might actually be fine. It's just if we're made vulnerable after that I have a problem with. I think we have enough sustain here to do this. Tactician, we do have Tactician. Then we full block. Nice. So the game will be if we can get back around to Alchemize to fill this potion slot. Shall see. Burst that. Okay. We'll kill him next turn and get our Alchemize off. Jerk. Get a potion anyway. Mint chocolate whiskey. Sounds like a treat. Very interesting. Nightmare? What do we nightmare? Could nightmare a Shiv with Phantasmal Killer. Actually not terrible. I mean, we might as well just nightmare Blade Dance, I guess, though. Matter of if we can actually afford to do that. Sounds gross, but hope it's good. It was nice of you to say. The real question is how big is the bottle? Because if that's not good, then you might have made a bigger commitment than you were ready to make. $12 times 11. There's another copy of Blessing of the Forge. Prepared would need to say plus on it, and I think our upgrades are already tied up with other things. I'm going to skip it for now. Oh, man. Honestly, just too many upgrades here. I think we should do Tactician and Acrobatics. It sounds like a thing that you would want to pair with... or, like, make a cocktail out of, I guess is what I was going to say. Because then it could be good. Duplication potion. Okay. A picture of it. All right, deflect and heal hook plus. I think we keep skipping here. Remove a free card remove. Yes. But what? Quick slash? Quick slash could maybe go. It does say draw on it. Dropped it in What's Cooking. I haven't posted in What's Cooking in a while. I should do that. I feel like since we've moved, we've gotten a lot worse with actually cooking at home. It's tough when you have a really small kitchen to feel like you want to actually cook at home. Or at least that's my excuse. Go for a big number against Champ. I do not know what to do with this alchemize. I like our potions. I don't know what we're duplicating, to be honest. I tried out Tainted Grail. No. I saw somebody playing it. Forget who. Was Dolphin Chemist playing that? It might have been Dolphin Chemist. But I was watching somebody play it for a while. And it looks pretty good. Dupe the Terror, yo. This isn't the anger run. We have to take this very seriously. Tainted Grail uses papyrus for its font? Oh no, that's why. Ugh. I think I yeet. Oh no, there was an error. It's actually terrible. Is it like unironic? Unironic papyrus, or is it like thematic somehow with the game? Because if it's just papyrus font, I have so many questions and they'll never get answers. Sans Serif? I don't know. Is that what's on my YouTube thumbnails? I'm not really I don't know much about fonts, but I try to stay away from the comic one that everyone hates. That's my only real goal when making thumbnails. We could do better. We could do better than that. Wingdings. This is what I don't understand. They know that's terrible, right? They have to know. Wait. Good job, finisher. Nice. Nightmare, Boule Time, and a grand finale. Grand Finale is part of Potential Infinite. We got Acrobatics Plus, Acrobatics Not Plus, Backflip, and Prepared. With PK. Not a terrible Grand Finale. We have a runic pyramid to go with it, too. That just might make it too easy. They know it's... But why do they do that? Why do they do that? Let me ask you another bigger question. I've been seeing a lot of deck builders come out recently, and I watch people play them, and I jest. I just joke around a little bit at the similarities between Slay the Spire and whatever it is that they're playing. But I swear to God, like, can we just like create a GoFundMe or something to buy these companies a thesaurus? Can you just change up the words a little bit? Like, it does not have to be groundbreaking, but to literally put, like, I was watching one earlier today. It had 1,000 cuts in the thing, and then it had strike and defend as like the basic cards. I get that those are like pretty generic terms, but I cannot bring it. I just don't understand it. Like, why can't you just name it something else? Like, we can do it right now. Let's do this. Okay. Strike. Rash. Knock. Pummel. Punch. Smack. I mean, easy. And if you don't like those, you click on one of those and you find another word. You go 2 degrees of separation, and you're good to go. Then none the wiser. Can't possibly draw any correlation between those things. Let's go to this early shop. Bonk and Blanc, yes. This I agree with. Let's see here. Okay. Thrust and Harden. See, now that's just going to bring in more sales. You know? Like, these are all great ideas. I'll even give them up. They can have them. These ones are for free. A Blanc potion. I should have gone for this guy. Oh, we already went through Tactician. Right. Okay. We will attempt to get back to our friend Tactician. Wait, we don't need to, because we have this. Oh. It's beautiful. They note all that. Have a spiker here. Big jerk. Okay, so our spiker solution is just a grand finale, I think. I don't know what else we're going to do. I like our potions, but I don't want to lose out on healing here. So I'll take the 3 HP. Get a power potion in return. Liquid bronze, a 3rd copy of Blade Dance. I think we don't do that. First boss is the shimmy and shake and shapes. We already have 2, and grand finale is just better with what we're trying to do. Now, glowing tesseract, we have a lot of passive healing in Toy Ornithopter. Can get some really good stuff, Master of Strategy, etc. Let's look at 3. Apotheosis is not very good. Here. think Panacea does anything. We don't have a Wraith form or whatever. Finesse also doesn't do anything. This might be a skip all. Madness can be kind of fun. But I don't really want to draw it. I say skip. A Madness? We could have had 3 copies of Madness. 3 copies of Madness, and I bet we went infinite with this. I'm just going to lose max HP here. Our solution will be here. Is not. We do have the membership card. We're going to another shop. You can just take a card remove here. All right, Ninja Scroll. Don't let Zuthus hear you say that. We do have a bag of marbles, I guess. Could remove one of our copies of Blade Dance, since we're leaning more into Grand Finale, or at least that's the plan. Our first elite is the Giant Dead. No, we didn't take it. No. None of this really matters, does it? Maybe tools, but I doubt it. We need to do 3 plus 4. If we do a draw of 5, then we can backflip into Grand Finale. We could go for it this turn. We'd have to get prepared. Or we can acrobatics first, and then if we get second acrobatics, then we get to play it. That's probably better. $172 damage. Grand Finale is so amazing. All right, removing a card. Let's get rid of Blur. Oh, nice. Toxic Egg and a Strength Potion is here. Second copy of Prepared, and it says plus on it. It's pretty good. I'm going to click it. You begin to fall. I'm so sorry. we just picked you up prepared, but prepared we were, I guess. All right, well, we did not find the Abacus. Sundial is here to throw things into infinite territory. We will take that. And we can still afford a card remove. Interesting. We could throw away Finisher, I suppose. Don't really need it anymore. Blade Dance doesn't have a place either. I mean, they both don't matter. They both don't matter equally, and that's important. They can both go. I don't even know which one's worse, honestly. Sometimes this is fun after a bunch of grand finales. Just get rid of it. So we skipped Vajra earlier on for a smiling mask. Hooray, I guess. Let's take a recall early. We could say Triforce complete. Hey, Flick. And it is this guy. Now we will queue up a round of Peggle, I guess, for after the run. Hopefully I don't forget. Jerk. I think they will make a Slay the Spire game as good as Slay the Spire. I hope that Slay the Spire makes an equally good game as Slay the Spire at some point in the future. I think that would be better for everybody if they did. That's long been my dream for Mega Crit, to actually release some DLC for this game. We missed a potion, but we get a weak potion. It was all part of the plan. Reflex is here. It says plus on it. All right. Cool. Well, we've done it. We have both Sundial and Reflex. Just let me remove Blade Dance and get rid of everything that says Exhaust, and hopefully we're good. So that begs the question on whether or not this Elite is even worth it, or if we should just go this way and try to find a secret shop. Though, actually, you know what? We spent all our money. It'll be faster if we go this way. How much do I pay for a DLC? I think there might be a... I could convince a modder to do it, maybe. Hey, I'll give you, like, 50,000 Dane bucks if you make a mod just for me to remove this singular enemy from Slay the Spire. Now the trick is finding the infinite. This draws 2, and I think I'm good with that. My favorite game with these silent infinites recently has been, like, find the way to reduce the amount of clicking that you do. Which, in this instance, with Runic Pyramid, would just be ending turn, so we get rid of Ascender's Bane. We could have done that. We could have kept going. Jerk. All right, we'll keep going. There we go. Cool. Just a way to stack up block, and then we are good to go. That is a good question, though, isn't it? Like, how much would anybody be willing to pay for a Spire DLC at this point in its life? I'm highly biased here. I just feel like a large number of people would be willing to pay for a Spire DLC. Colorful shop. Upgrade to random or transform to. Don't really need either of these options, to be quite honest. That ruins our ability to buy the Abacus in Act 4 if we happen to get there. Might have to just find a different solution, though. That's true. I wonder if we have 2 transforms. And it's also all of our gold. Like, we could get rid of Blade Dance and Neutralize. Punch? I believe we get punched. I think we get punched if we do this. Also looks a little too close to the Fun Eater for me. So that would be like 3 upgrades. It's okay. Okay, we get Survivor, Neutralize, and then my plan was to upgrade Blur here so we have a better block solution going into a potential Time Eater fight or into Act 4. Have I ever done Punch? I don't know. I feel like that question is difficult to answer because have I ever done something in Slay the Spire? Probably comes back to a yes. But I can't immediately tell you when that was or under what circumstance that actually happened. Order, I guess. Whoops. The Grand Finale upgrade is plus 10 damage. So it goes from 50 to 60. Significant. Infinitely better than any of the other damage upgrades in the game. Good job, Sundial. Oh, we can't draw 3. Dang it. So we need to get rid of Alchemize, I guess. Well, we can potentially do 3+3 if we dump our hand space a little bit. We cannot do 3+3. Oh, 3+3. Nice. Okay, we got there. One more time around, and then Deca will be done. If you're trying to do one of these infinites and you're just short of the damage, I usually go for Deca first, because Deca puts dazed cards into your discard pile. And that is a problem. Okay. So, when do we stop? Well, no, we don't now. We don't now. We're, like, fully committed, I guess. We got, like, 1 more to go. That was the laziness speaking. Does the fission upgrade do? Yeah, exactly what Kuro said. So, instead of just removing your orbs to no effect, the orbs themselves will evoke. It's especially powerful if you have any plasma orbs, because the fission card is already generating energy and card draw for you. And then if you are able to evoke those plasma orbs, you end up with a ton of extra energy, which the defect puts to use, excuse me, really well. Wait around on a card draw. Dang it. Can we do 3+2? We can do 3+2. Extremely good. 150 damage. My goodness. I think we throw away Alchemize. Makes our Infinite slightly easier. Don't think we're going to be able to afford a card remove. Card remove on Blade Dance might have actually been better than those 2 upgrades. Could have taken the 5 damage. We'll see. Would like to do 3+2 here. Let me do it one more time. So no, we can't stop here. Go here. So we draw 2, and then we can draw 1 card with just backflip here. Nice. Clean fight. Move on to Act 4 for the second time tonight. Alright, let's take a look at our upgrades. We really don't have much left. We could do Grand Finale, just to speed things up a little bit. Actually helps on the heart, so we can... well, does it help on the heart? Actually, I've never thought about that. I guess it doesn't, unless you're playing some other kind of attack. Does it? 75. You still have to play 3 attacks. I guess the Grand Finale upgrade doesn't actually matter against the heart, does it? Interesting. I hadn't really thought about that before. Well, anyway, taking the Terror upgrade just to get it out of our hand more easily seems okay, even though I don't think we're struggling with energy. Makes my life slightly easier, so we'll do that. We have 2 Artifact Strip on turn 1 against the Act 4 Elites. These guys... and it was not the Abacus anyway. Second copy of Reflexes here. That really gets the sundial going. But we're not... like, we need more card remove than this. If I'm thinking about that correctly. So, not actually good. We go into the Act 4 Elites. There's our Artifact Strip I was talking about. See if we can get down to Terror. There's our backflip. Very nice. There's our Terror. Sundial comes in. We'll just keep drawing cards. Nothing much left to do here. We should be just fine. Except I can't draw 2 because we didn't get backflip. Okay. We need to get rid of Alchemize. We are about there. One more time around, we'll be good to go. We might actually want to stack up the Sundial. Just like a turn or 2, I guess. I think it'll make our lives easier enough if we do. Too far? It's enough damage. This is... Which is this? Rate 16? No! Okay. We'll keep going then. My bad. I guess that means I should play neutralize. That way Blade Dance can kill when Sundial's on 2. Just in case. There it is. Alright, Sundial is on 2. Mummified Hand is here, as well as a Blanc Potion. Alchemized number 2 is here as well. It says plus on it. 3 potions are free. You get the HP back with Toy Ornithopter. Honestly, it's not bad. I don't think the Liquid Memories really does a whole lot for us, other than allowing me to stack up Blur. Probably Blur on turn 1 or Backflip. Block Potion we don't need. I'll take the second Alchemize. Why not? Oh, this is why not. Because it bricks you on turn 1. Nice. Don't add cards, kids. Not good for you. That sucks. Well, we have Burst for both of these copies of Alchemize. I guess we're looking for solutions in the potion belt. Ooh, that's rough. Okay. So we'll go Blur, Backflip. So the first turn on these types of infinites tend to be, you know, free. As long as you go turn 1 infinite like we did against the Act 4 elites. So we were missing out like on a free 200 damage. Because now things are always going to be more complicated with Wound, Burn, and Slimed in the way. And of course on the first cycle here we have to deal with Dazed and Void. Things that say exhaust need to exhaust for this to work. So we know we're drawing into Void as soon as we Acrobatics. So we have to make sure we draw Force so Sundial negates the downside of Void. We could throw down Malaise here to block for 30 and stop messing around with this turn. Then we have our Ghost in a Jar for next turn where we can do Burst Alchemize. All right, not a very pretty turn, but we got the job done. We take no damage here, and we get rid of 3 cards. And we draw 5, about as good as you can get. All right, So for this turn, I am looking to do both potions. We'll start with Ghost in a Jar so we can not deal with Beat of Death as much. And then the card to actually Beat of Death here, or excuse me, Liquid Memories here. We want to do 3+2 if we can. I guess our ideal Liquid Memories card is Survivor? I'll draw 3 and save the sundial for the following turn. I mean, I guess, but to me, I think the game comes down to cycling, and eventually we're infinite, so the actual sundial proc itself was only relevant for like that first turn. But yeah. Also, I don't think we were ever blocking for, well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. Let's just do this to start with, and let's see what we draw. Good. We get our 3+2 that I wanted. So, no, we should Liquid Memories the Survivor, just because it's a bigger block number. I was thinking about Blur, since eventually we would want to do that. Okay, these are not all interesting. Yeah, we ran out of card draw here, so we might actually want to go around one more time. We might actually want to do this. Yeah, we'll go around one more time, because if we brick on the backflip, then we don't have a way to do 200 damage this turn. We bricked anyway? Ugh, God, that sucks. Oof. So we have to get rid of more cards. Like the only way. Because we have to go like 4 more turns here against the heart, and that is rough. Oh, look, damage. Nice. I don't think this flex potion matters outside of the healing. So if we get rid of Alchemize and free up a hand space, that's almost certainly more relevant. A Dex potion, Poison potion. Interesting. Very interesting. I am totally throwing away this Toy Ornithopter value, but that's okay. There's Sundial proc here. We ran out of card draw again. So brutal. Okay, well, we need to damage cap. This is extremely Monax. Okay. Can't really draw for one here. Like, maybe we need to lean on first backflip some more for the extra card draw. Blame the falling event? I blame the designer in Spire for not letting me remove a card from the shop. One more card remove here, and I think things get a lot easier. And I also blame myself for taking the second Alchemize. Didn't really pay out with anything that interesting. We are almost damage capped here, so we can... I mean, we can do this a few different ways. I think I'm just going to do this. Do 2+2. And the game here, I believe, is just stacking as much block as possible. Okay. Yeah, like, more than enough block there for this turn, but we're going to go a bit further to stack for next turn, too. Grand finale is here. So if we go one more Phantasmal Killer, we should be good for the rest of the combat. Because we go 2 more turns, so we just have to survive next turn, really. Okay. Okay. So we ran out, but honestly that's... Wait. Yes, we ran out, but that's totally fine. We have a full hand. We get a free Grand Finale at the start next turn. I feel pretty good about that. Got more than enough block for next turn. It's only 45. Real small. That was already 150 of the damage that we needed. Feeling pretty good now. We can always cheat and just do this with neutralize. Try not to. The old 2+2. Cool. So let's fill the hand up. But I don't have Grand Finale. Okay. No, I ruined it. Whatever. Alright. End turn. I'm done. We got there. Alright, little bit sketchy. I mean, it is not a perfect infinite by any means, but it does get there. Ladies and gentlemen, Blade Dance with the win. It's basically a Shiv run. If Shiv gets the kill, it's a Shiv run. Nice. Oof. Good. I mean, honestly, it's the silent Pandora's box just lends itself to infinites almost all the time. It doesn't take a lot of pieces to get there. I mean, we started that run with basically just Tactician, and fortunately for the silent, having both prepared and acrobatics in the common pool makes things a lot easier. If you have to, you can take an expertise for some card draw. Already starts with survivor for some discard. You really don't need a lot to get there on the silent. I think if you take enough combats, it's highly probable that if you do a Pandora's box swap that you can go infinite. But again, I think the secret to really going infinite is just skipping events and taking as many combats as you can to find the cards, because the relics don't matter. If this is what you're going for, the relics are almost entirely irrelevant. They're nice to have. They're definitely not need to have. You know, we don't have any powers here. We're not dependent on any powers. We got a copy of Blur to basically block for everything we needed against the heart, and as well as Time Eater. So honestly not too bad. I think the pickup of Alchemize number 2 was not necessary and may have led to us breaking on turn 1. We did see Bag of Preparation from here somewhere. We saw it from somewhere where we got the Sapphire Key? No, maybe it was a shop. I'm getting my runs mixed up. Anyway, didn't get the Bag of Preparation, and still got the infinite anyway. It's a good game.